Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast? The heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy, David. With the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. They'll run it. It's Wallace. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Trying to barge their way in. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays.
Running toward the tape. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 2nd and 10 here. Wide receiver shows motion. Swings it out to the flat. Great move there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now the play fake. Going up top. Got it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverine. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off the speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question. Nice job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Saunders. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You'll be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
Holding. Okay.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Now 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Stewart. Good job by the freshman to stand and deliver, but boy, did he get welcome to college football. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play and get you in a less predictable situation.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas
hand it to him. He can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the big fella. Tackled, but he has a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The deep thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That is just a sideline play. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the red zone, looking for a space. Catch in the middle, it's more. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Getting some heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Saunders. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got it in the middle. It's Parachek. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, just keeps firing. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good. Off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And the Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll throw it on first down. Pocket start, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. And that pass is intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Justin, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to ULM. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First and 10 for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got the back over the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Motion from the offense. He's back to throw on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Wants to go up top. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Offense working from the pistol. Hands it off. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, at least he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on 2nd down. In the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Buckley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch past the sticks. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his
interception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll give it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Power football with the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Saunders. And Shore tacked him there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain, like a slide bubble, to get down and don't take a big hit.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it past the marker. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game, offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parachek. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Grayson. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit.
He's going to take a shot. Makes the catch on the right side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Orange. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Boston College's offense will take the field for the first time. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Paul.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of a defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Boston College right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quickly complete.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes. He's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting. He's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot, and they executed that play beautifully.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Power ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Boston College wants to play fast. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air. It's Pryor. They've got the screen set up. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They want to get this defense on its heels.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The snap sets up the throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Eagles! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they cut the lead at half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over USC.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Syracuse right back at it.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, what happens is that DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's an easy pitch and catch for the defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Davis looking to pass. Completes it in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. With the catch, it's Thomas. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Syracuse will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult...
And the pass is intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman, kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
First down here for the offense. Leaves it with with the running back. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
He's open on the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Syracuse right back at it. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Davis will throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orange. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Well, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, the field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action, throw them the football for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And here comes the offense on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
That had all the makings of called meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Using the quick game. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To throw, it's Fryer. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on first down. On the move and looking deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense, and I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating this guy and making an accurate throw.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down and short. Wants to throw. It's Pryor. Got his man quickly. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. It's reverse. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Handoff from the gun. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. decision to go for two does not work out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout, working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Using his legs, it's James. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. It's a draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Boston College right back to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
To the air, it's Pryor. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking down the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a...
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a
hit the open guy and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and in scoring position.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Davis looking to pass. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Finds a crease at the 20. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. This one is pretty much... He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Pryor. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a first and 10. He wants to throw. A shot for the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Dialing up a second down pass play. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stays. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week and start focusing
another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bulldogs offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
It's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense home.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting stuffed on the last 2 runs, you've got to think they're going to try to throw it in for the score on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good, and that one's dead. Solid first. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized, and they have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the Tigers will move the sticks with the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Durham. And he's going to be just short of the first down. He's going to bring up a decision for this coach. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll call for the fair catch here. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
They make the stop with this passing game, does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. And it's gone. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. game in the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Snakes it over the middle. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Got it in the middle, it's Baxter. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to throw on third down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The run from the shotgun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Green. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, they knock it free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make their day. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run a design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the football.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They finished the first 2 drives with field goals. They'd love to get a little something more this time, Jesse.
I want to just keep seeing balance from them and a little better execution as they get closer to the goal line. They've got the playmakers at receiver and running back, and they love their offensive line. They just got to put it all together.
And I think once you start to move the football down the field, that area of the field when you get in field goal range, you got to be a little bit more physical. So listen, still a good start. Still got the lead and an opportunity to go there.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the middle. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Fakes his man out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe with 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's no surprise at all to find the Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On second down, wants to throw. It's caught downfield. And he'll be brought down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Brady.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they're not on the same page there. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great leader, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another.
They'll throw it on first down.
They're trailing by 14 to TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close keep it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Looking to throw on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Few are lucky if you have two. We've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in the nickel package that they feel can go mano a mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but then he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Tigers want to move quickly. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. The Tigers have enough for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package
careful.
Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a cut! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Unloads quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to power their way ahead. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It is perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Back to pass, it's Rashada. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Wants to throw on second down. A strike downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. LSU quick to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction. Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Snap in the shotgun. pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. And tackled there by the defense. A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has it there going the other way. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give from the gun. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, big suez. The Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So South Carolina's offense will get the first swing of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, close to throw, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down and 2nd and 3. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
But no doubt about it, there were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're...
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you build your defense around.
And everybody just seems to look to these two guys when there's a big play on the field that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting everybody organized, and they do it at a high level.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside kick. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Off the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Puts a boot to it, didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse, a very productive consecutive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. No huddle offense to the line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right, they get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
They'll run it on the counter.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wideouts either side. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Went to the running game on third down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. The offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Quickly complete.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved, get him involved early. So here they are just Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. The RPO fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Up-tempo for the offense.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide out in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Gonna take a shot. Takes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Going up top on 1st down. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not look.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They're bringing heat. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Still on his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. One step coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, here's the return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the returner is stopped. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Razorbacks! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side.
takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo.
Yeah, you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Now adjusting. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line, and the returner will be knocked down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop them, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to do the field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Extending the play. Touchdown, Arkansas! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with, you know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
short. The power run here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. On the return, it's Brown. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll start this drive firing. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. On the run, it's Green. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He wants to throw. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like fast down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw him right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his kick.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kick just drilled it.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback adapted. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This offense has a second down play. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Oh, better look out. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hill. Now on 2nd down. Got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. He's got it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Got some room into the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Wants to go up top. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
A great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
On to attempt the try. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett.
The defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage. We were trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
High on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Trying to find his man on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And they'll take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this game.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.